everyone, I'm Grahtles, and today I'm going to show you how to start a game in Cities Skylines 1. So last week I did a video on why I won't buy Cities Skylines 2. Not going to talk about it much in this video, but if you'd like to take a look at that, I'll post a link in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. So Swamplands came with Sunset Harbor, and let's go ahead and try that one. That I haven't done since I was on console. So let's go ahead and start that. So I'm going to go over a few of the mods that I use right from the beginning. So let's go ahead and go into options. And the first one I like to use is 81 tiles. I'm going to allow electricity and water, sewage, and heating through the pipes. And I'm going to unlock the 25 tiles. So that's going to give me the option to pretty much build wherever I want to, and it's already unlocked. I don't have to worry about waiting for milestones to buy tiles. It's already there. The next one I want to go over is Theme Mixer. I have a theme, and this is a really good one. It lets you do what you want. You mix themes, you can change watercolors, so many different things, and then you could save profiles. So I actually have a new mix here. I'm going to load it, and there we go. I also use Render It. Render It is another option that changes coloring and other things, and you could also make profiles right through here. So those are the three that I use right from the beginning. And also another option that I like to do is hide it. It hides the chirper button, it hides the sprites, it hides pollution. That is really good as well. And then TMPE, I do like to go into gameplay, enable advanced vehicle AI, and then go and put the dynamic lane selection to 25%. I do enable more realistic parking, but I do wait for that until I get parking lots. So here we are, and I'm just going to start building this out. I'm assuming that most of you know how, and you have to obviously start with one road to unlock others. So I'm going to go ahead and start building out. If you're just starting, you may want to put your electric in first and then see what you have left. So I'm going to start with a coal power plant. It lasts the longest. I'm going to go ahead and put in a sewer treatment right here. There we go. And we're going to add a water tower. Maybe we'll just go right in the middle here, and I'm going to put 2 of those. The reason being is 2 of these equal 1 of the sewage. So now we can see how much money we have left. We have about 24, almost 25,000. So here's our basic setup and our layout. We could probably delete this little edge right here. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's start off with this. This should give us enough to just get started. So let's go into zoning. I'm going to use the marquee. So I'm going to select this. And I'm just going to fill out all of that. I'm going to fill this in later on, and we're going to just fill in some commercial. And I think what we'll do is we'll come right down the middle and just take a nice chunk out of that for maybe some parking or some parks later on. Just take a little bit more, and then we'll fill in over here as well. There we go. And let's go into our budget. Turn that down. Double check that we have everything connected. I'm going to go into junctions right here. And we're going to turn off these lights. That'll help the traffic get by a lot faster. We don't need them right away, if we need them at all. So now that we're all set, we turned the budget down, we got the water, we got the electricity. I think we're ready to hit that on 3 speed and let it fill in. right, so we hit our first milestone, which is Little Hamlet. We got taxes and loans, garbage, healthcare, and education. So the two that we really want to focus on immediately is taxes and garbage. Garbage we don't want piling up, and taxes will get paid more money. Healthcare and education, they could hold off, and loans only if you need it. But we had a good start, especially with our 81 tiles mod. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into taxes, turn them up really quickly to 12%, and then we're going to put in some garbage. Alright, let's go into here, and we're going to just put in, let's see, where do we want to put this garbage? Let's put it on the other side here. Away from the water, because we don't want to pollute the water. And let's turn it back up to 3 speed. Let's take a look. We do have to fill in. So here's our demands here, but we could see our electric is starting to dip. So we're going to turn that up to 100%. Because we don't need to micromanage. We're making pretty decent money. I think we'll do the same with the water. Let's just turn it up to 100%. We got some money coming in. It's not too bad. Let's fill in just a little bit more of the demand for industry. There we go. And that will be taken as it's needed. We still have plenty for residential and commercial, and we're going to sit back, and I think we'll put in medical and education just because we have the budget for it. If we didn't, we want to hold off because the next milestone, we're going to get fire and police, and that's going to be super important that we need to put those in because you will lose residents if they start getting robbed or fires start breaking out and you cannot put them out. So, but because we have the budget, let's go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and put in a medical right on the main road. And I think we'll start off with one of these little elementary schools. Now I do have a Hayes Elementary School. It's a asset I got off the Steam Workshop. It actually is really nice because it has double the capacity. We could use that. It's 15,000. This is 10,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually use that. It's a really nice asset. Let's go ahead, put that in right on the water there. So let's just keep going until we hit our next milestone. There you go, we got Worthy Village. So now we have district policies, second loans, district specialization, service policies, emergency police, and unique buildings. We also get forestry and agriculture, which is really nice because we do have plenty of land for farming down in here. But what did I say? We're going to need our police and fire. We're going to turn that back up to 3 speed. So we want the emergency services to be distributed to both sides. So we're going to just add that there and this here. So now both people benefit, the industry and the commercial and residential. Next, we have a huge demand for more residential. So we really need to fill this in. Alright, so we hit our third milestone pretty quickly. So with our last milestone, we're going to have to increase the speed again. And it looks like our electric's starting to go. So let's go ahead and put in another power plant. We will need it. There we go. That'll settle that for a while. We're doing well on money. Let's go ahead and add some parks because they add land value. So now that we did that and everything looks pretty nice and green, I think we're going to add a couple of parking lots next to the school. And yeah, I think that's looking nice and green. We could add some parking lots and stuff over there, but we don't need to because right now we're just going to fill out the rest of the residential. Let's go ahead and do that. Our demands are quite even. We want to hit the next milestone. Let's take a look here. We do want to put in some more residential. Why don't we add another block or two just to get that up and going? All right, that should be enough to get us to our next milestone. We also need a commercial need. All right, so now we can put some commercial on there. Be nice to go shopping and look at the water there. So let's go ahead and put it in. Let's stay away from the school there a little bit, and let's come to about here. And then let's take this rural road that we have coming from here and just go straight into there. All right, so now we still have a huge demand for some industry. So let's go ahead over here. And let's go ahead and put a district on this. And we're going to put agriculture. So we're going to have a non-polluting industry. So that's going to start filling up very quickly because we have a huge demand for it. We have a bit of a demand for commercial. Let's go ahead and fill in a little bit of that. We do have opportunity now to put in a high school, and I think we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and put that there. There we go. We made it to Boomtown. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks. Bye.